Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Slayton going to take it from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away. Turned into a nice play.
Throwing, Jones. Hyatt has got it. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. And now they're in the hurry-up. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Now Jones. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He got 29 yards that time.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Shepard. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. Now 2nd and 5. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Darius Slayton, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Giants are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. Gano out to kick this one away. And a mistake, a surprising mistake there in the kicking game as he sends that one out of bounds. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And this throw will be intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Giants are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here we go. Gold cutter, gold cutter, gold cutter, gold.
Now Jones throwing on 1st down. Buying time to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
When they approach this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown, but incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
The Giants on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Now this thrown deep for Slayton. And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play for the Giants on third down. 55 yards. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Jones, a throw completed to Hyatt. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll look to throw again. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And no doubt this is not the way that they hope to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Out of his end zone, Prescott. And that is incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. Now Vaughn, toss left side. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try and buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And he will go down, a Cowboys sack. And they're going to speed things up here. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Off play action. Jones. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillendow. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. He'll take it a few steps in front of the 50. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10.
At the 49-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Vaughn. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Yeah, that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Throwing, Prescott. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. It's Deontay Banks with it. And the Giants are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Prescott's pass intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. And now the ball's out, fumbled near midfield. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And he returns it into enemy territory down the 45-yard line. And that one coming on his opening. The season. Do you give him a mulligan?
You would like to, but this game counts. If this were preseason, he'd get a mulligan, but this is for real, so not expecting that at all. Got to find a way to take care of it. I'm sure he'll get other opportunities.
Prescott now after the fumble recovery. It's caught. Tolbert. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
47.
From the red zone now, Prescott. And they're going to get him. They bring it down a sack back at the 16-yard line. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
Prescott toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Handoff coming left is Vaughn, and he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now on 4th down, Mike McCarthy will turn to his field goal unit. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And his kick here is good. And that will move the deficit from 20 down to 17. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Okay, here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this is really the start to the season that you're hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They've got the big lead here in the 4th quarter, and now can really take some time off the clock. 49 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Complete right side to Hyatt. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Off the play fake. Jones. That one finds Hyatt. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 35. Off play action. Jones. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Vaughn. Shifts by him. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
18 on the play.
1st down, Prescott. And his throw is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's a give to Vaughn. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big hitter there, a 1st down gain of 26 yards. He's making quite a splash here in his NFL debut.
Well, he was advertised as being NFL ready, and both you and I tend to arch an eyebrow a little bit when we first hear that, but I think that they were right about this one.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. That's into the hands of Tolbert. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Vaughn is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Kill. We're going to 54 right here. Hey, 47. 26.
A second down throw for Prescott. Dancing to his left. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Just a formality now, but here's the extra point. It's up and it's good, so that'll mean the final deficit will tally out at 10. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, well, you got to play it all the way through. Come on, this thing was done.
So for the Giants, they start the campaign with a victory in front of an enthusiastic home crowd for a Sunday night. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals.